Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to round 4 for Group A of our Dawn of War 2 Elite Mod Tournament, where our first matchup we have Exion playing as the pretty blue Space Marines. He has got a Force Commander with the most badass backpack ever. I mean, am I the only one thinking USA here with the eagles and the blue and the white and the red? It's for democracy. Look at that. Brilliant. But yes, we have Exion playing as the Space Marines in the south corner in the blue, as well blue on the map, which will make it easier. And in the north, we have Raven with his Imperial Guard, led by the Inquisition of Death, apparently.
Field resource site located.
That is pretty devastating. We've already got a couple of scout squads and a couple of Imperial Guard squads out. We've also got Sentinels that have been made for the Guards. And the Space Marines getting their first tactical squad out. Looks like the first engagement is going to be over here. Got the Guardsmen going to the east side to try and stop the Scouts, and the Scots immediately fall back. Probably a good move. It's in this early stage of the game. It's not that important to grab loads. It's more important to keep units alive so you can push back later. We do have a Force Commander coming in, supported by Scouts going into the center point. Where's the Inquisitor? C is on the west side, grabbing all the requisition points on that side. So it looks like the Guard are doing a very good pincer move here, going on both sides where the Space Marines are moving into the centre. Looks like the Force Commander is going to have a little poke around on the east side, see what we can get here. But, I mean, there's a Sentinel and 2 squads of Guardsmen. But we do have Tactical Squad now coming in. Tactical Marines coming in. But that's a lot of firepower coming down, and they do have the high advantage. They do have the Sentinel firing. Force Commander's just walking through it though. Scouts coming in to reinforce. In comes the big personnel though. And the second squad's coming in as well. This is all or nothing. We do have the Inquisitor on the west side capturing that victory point. But the Space Marines are forcing a confrontation, stomped by the Sentinel, and it did seem to immobilise the Force Commander, but he's now falling back. But the Space Marines have managed to grab that victory point. So I think if they focus, the Space Marines could force the Guard back at this point. Space Marines do have 2 victory points to 1. But the Imperial Guard Inquisition is moving in. No one suspects the Inquisition as he sneaks in and is grabbing her second victory point of the day. Space Marines have won that engagement on the east though, as expected. No losses though, just a few Guardsmen. They can easily be replaced. Sentinel took light damage. We do have a Devastator squad on the way. Space Marine Force Commanders getting his health back up. Oh, did I just hear shotguns? I did indeed. One of the Scouts is getting some shotguns now. Devastators are being made. Inquisitor though is grabbing the second point. And it looks like the Space Marines are moving in. Oh no, they're falling back. They're not sure what they're doing. I think they thought, is it worth going for? And then they decided it wasn't. The Imperial Guard are now pushing forward once more. Space Marines, we do have a Scout squad coming in on the west side to grab at that victory point. Try and deny them. Sentinel moving in there. Meet something contested with the Space Marines. In comes the Scouts. These are the ones with the shotgun. If they get up close, apparently the shotgun will do. Look at the health limit on that. Flip it there. 250 and dropping. He's going to get out of there. Now that here comes the Force Commander. A beautiful grenade dropped as well there. The Force Commander is going for that Sentinel. He's determined. Stomped by the Sentinel, which has dazed the Force Commander. And he is repairing. These Space Marines. Oh, the Devastator's in there though. There's his heavy bow, and that's going to rip through. The Inquisitor's on low health as well. She's only got 149 health. She does have a crossbow bolt pistol because Warhammer. But I think, yeah, that the Imperial Guard do fall back from that battle. That Devastator, the heavy bows are able to pin them down. But we do have an artillery spotter squad coming in for the Imperial Guard. I've not actually seen this squad before. It's definitely part of the mod. So any other upgrades? No upgrades yet. Oh look, so the Force Commander getting his health back up. Got the Scouts moving up as well. The Space Marines now own the east and west point, but they don't own the centre. If they could move forward, they really should push forward, because the Imperial Guard are falling back to get that health up, but the Space Marines have got the strength. They should try and push up. Get the centre, even if it's just, there we go. There we go. Scouts coming in now. Gonna grab that. Even if they just neutralise it, that would be worth it for the Space Marines. Let's have a look. So where's this spotter squad? There they are. 3 men. with all his communication devices and that. But there you go, that's all they want to do is neutralise it, and then if need be, they can just fall back. They don't have to take this far if they don't want to. Sentinel's moving up, immediately starts picking on that poor scout. Devastators were out of position though, and that scout does fall. He has been pinned down, he's got to get out of there. Yep, they're all retreating now. As I said, they don't need to hold the center, just neutralise them. We do it. Heavy bolter now getting in there. We do have an assault squad being made for the Space Marines now. Oh, there's that artillery support spotter squad. Doing a nice bit of job. Immediately makes them run. Looks like there's a smoke screen as well. It isn't just artillery. But we do have tier 2 coming in for the Imperial Guard, while the Space Marines are getting their assault squad ready. Got some scouts moving forward. They want to protect those generators. They can't be losing that, especially if they want to get to tier 2 quickly. What is the resources looking at? 247 rec to the 268 of the Imperial Guard. The Space Marines have 54 power to the 54 of the Imperial Guard. Space Marines actually have more army support, with 60 out of the 44. And the Space Marines are now pushing forward. We do have the assault squad now. They're going to be able to jump in. One of the generators is taken down, so that will lower their power back for a bit. But yeah, look at that. Straying there, slaughtering them in close combat. This is not good. Sentinels have to fall back. And those assault marines are doing a fantastic job, absolutely smashing through those guardsmen. Looks like, yep, the Imperial Guard are on the back foot. But there are some sneaky guardsmen over here grabbing the western victory point off them. So the Space Marines need to capture this one, and they need to push that back. But the Imperial Guard are about to get to level 2. Looks like the Space Marines are coming forward. He's got to get some payback. No, I thought they were going to go and try and get the generators. But they really probably want to try and capture this squad out of position, wipe them out. It looks like, yeah, we do have the scouts moving up now. The commander does have artificial armor, so it increases health by 200 and his regen of health. Still got, I love that crossbow bow pistol, honestly. There you go though, the scouts help push that back. And they are capturing the centre. The Space Marines hold all of the points, and they're getting their tier 2 level in. Level 2 stronghold coming in. Oh, don't get too close. You want to capture after you can. If you can get all 3 points and then just hold it for, say, 30 seconds. The man who's doing the ticket here is currently 480 to 322 for the Imperial Guard. And but the Sentinel has got, instead of the Stomp, it's got the missile launcher. That Space Guard Scout got away just, but now they're pushing forward. Scout moving in. Where's the Devastators? Devastators are holding the centre in case there's a counter-attack. They're trying, because we do have the Assault Marines going to jump in here, grab those Marines that are trying to fall back. I believe, was that a stomp from them, or was that just the missiles? I'm not sure, but yeah, he shoots at the tactical squad that's falling back. I would say that, yeah, I would say the Marine, Imperial Guard have definitely gotten this battle gone. There you go, they're all falling back now. Space Marines falling back, Imperial Guard hold the hill, but they have neutralised our territory. They have got the other two. The Devastators got themselves in a position once again, waiting for them to overguard. It looks like they are going to go straight into the fire of the heavy bolter. But that does have missiles as well, which does a load of damage and immediately fall back. Now the Imperial Guard are going for that western point and capturing it. There's that artillery bombardment again from the spotter squad. Fantastic use there. I think actually I was expecting that though. The Space Marines immediately falling back. And now the Guard pushing for the centre and the western point at the same time. And oh, what's this? We've got an Imperial Guard bunker being built between those 2 points there. That Sentinel's taking quite a bit of damage, but he is being repaired. Does look like the scouts yet, they get themselves into position on the right flank here. We've got some forces in the centre. We do have an Ogun squad being built for the Imperial Guard at this point. But yeah, they have captured that side point. And look, the Guards are even coming in and grabbing that power node of the Space Marines. That's what you want to do, is try and grab these resources. You have more resources, more units. More units. You just overrun your opponent, don't you? Get better units than them. Space Marines getting themselves in a position to counterattack. But I don't think they realise the Imperial Guard have actually just abandoned the middle. I mean, they've got this bunker now. Very nice. So, yeah. Oh, and they've got plasma now. And these guardsmen have both got plasma. It's going to be very devastating for the Marines. I see the Submarines immediately lost all their number, so they're charging in now, jumping into the middle of that squad. Let's have a look. So we got a lot of upgrades. The Odin squad's got coming yet. Where are they? They've just been deployed. Force Commander there, just getting the sensor. They've kind of. Oh no, the sensor's pushed. Oh, that was a beautiful bomb in there by the artillery spotters, I believe. But the Imperial Guard have a beautiful stronghold here. It's going to be nearly impossible, yeah, for the Space Marines to go. Heavy bolts are trying to do what damage they can, but against. Well, he's suppressing. Oh, but there's artillery again. And the bombardment, and of course they've got plasma. They need to get out of there. But there is a whirlwind coming in for the Imperial Guard now. Making the most out of their tier 2 use. It's the Imperial Guard are going to station down and play defensively with a lot of artillery. The only thing the Space Marine can do, get a whirlwind, and then you can blow them up, scatter them, pin them down, and then move in. Do you have scouts on the field still? These are the upgraded ones. What's the Inquisitor got? Still got that to level 2, and the Commander, he has now got a teleport pack. So the scouts are doing a little push in, going to try and at least neutralise this point. But there's a lot coming in, but can they neutralise it? If they neutralise, right, there we go. They lost one scout, but they do neutralise that point. Fantastic. Where's the whirlwind? There she is. Peace through superior firepower. But the Space Marines have got themselves engaged, but in comes the missile. They're all grouped together. And it's going straight in the middle. Look at that beautiful bombardment straight through the centre of the Imperial Guard formation. But the Ogins missed it. In comes the Assault Marines and the Force Commander who just teleported. This is fantastic play here by the Space Marines. The Imperial Guard doing what they do best, making good defences, holding out. So the Space Marines have got everything they can to try and pin them down. But the Space Force Commands had to fall back. So they've taken a lot of damage, but I don't think they've actually really wiped them out. They've been out. The Ogins are pushing them back now. Gotta be careful. Those Ogins can get a bit overeager. And the Sentinel as well. They're going for the Whirlwind's been left undefended. He's trying to reverse, but he's taken a lot of damage. Now he's got his back armor showing. But it looks like, yeah, even the turrets of the base is now pushing in. Got the tactical squad moving in the north there, as you can see. Where's the guardsmen have all fallen back. They can fall back to that bunker and heal up, which is huge. It means they don't have to fall all the way back to the command bunker. So the Space Marines coming in thinking they'll be able to surprise them, but no, because they've been able to heal here and reinforce that they've been able to smash them. Whirlwind though, he could be the turning point. So Imperial Guard currently have 2 points to 1, 234 tickets to 395 for the Space Marines. The Imperial Guard are in a very strong position. They're not even trying to get the third one. They've got these two. They're within good range. What's this coming in though? Oh, Stormtrooper squad has just teleported in and they're cloaked.
Space Marines on the field.
And they're getting melters. Uh-oh. Guys, the Space Marines have moved up. Oh, it looks like we do have some snipers. Scouts got snipers. But, they were detected for a second. But, melters. Oh, that's a bomb going in. Look at that health drop. And it's gone! In seconds, the Stormtroopers come in and destroy the Whirlwind and immediately get out. What a fantastic use there of Stormtroopers there by the Imperial Guard. Taking out what a huge advantage that the Space Marines had and getting out there with pretty much no casualties. And the Space Marines are coming in to push up now. And the Imperial Guard, sorry, pushing up. The Space Marines have to fall back. The Scout, the Sniper, completely taken out of position here. And to top it off, the Imperial Guard are actually moving to tier 3 and they're pushing up. This is the big push over the top. No, they are now falling back. They don't want to be greedy. The Force Commander and the Assault squad completely caught out of position. And suddenly, their biggest advantage against this fight has been lost. And look, they're immediately have to fall back so to come in. Gun them down. There's one Assault Marine down. Oh, that's a nice use of grenade, and once again the Devastators are set up there. But I can't help but feel that the Imperial Guard have actually pinned them into a corner now. The Imperial Guard could, and yet they're coming in, they're destroying that power node. These Stormtroopers with the melter weapons are devastated. Ogans, they've got themselves a bit too close there. But if we look at the resources, 262 wreck for the Imperial Guard against 156 for... How are they doing that? How have they got more? They've got the wreck up there as well. They've got the scouts who've been going around causing a bit of harassment. And powers equal. But it's not looking good. The scouts are being chased down. But it looks like that was over friendly fire. The scouts with their shotguns took out Ogre. Very impressive here. But yeah, now the Imperial Guard are taking full advantage that they've got the numbers. They've got the anti-tank abilities going. We do have, right, let's just have a look at everything we've got. So the artificial armor and teleport pack. Snipers, we've got all the spacemen have got plasma now. The heavy bolt, advanced targeting for the Devastator squad. So enables preventive rounds, which deal 75 more damage to all units and 900 to vehicles. But no suppressing damage. In they came immediately cloaked together. But the force commander sees through it, he's chasing them down. No upgrades for them. Plasma for both of them. The missile for that. Yeah, I mean, the Imperial Guard can just hold this west side. But I think, they're going for the power generators. If they can take the power generators off, it would stop the Space Marines pretty much being able to tear up. While they're focused over here, yeah, look, the scouts cannot hold against this. Especially if the missiles and that, it's just, the Imperial Guard are pushing in. Scouts are getting ready. The Devastators are getting themselves into position. There you go. They'll be able to rip those ogres up if they don't get out of range quick enough. Yeah. They've got... Hang on. How have they suppressed them? But there's the artillery. Behind them. Submarines coming in, though. We do have the Space Marines coming in from the flank. And we've got a main engagement going down here, guys. Now, this is going to be the main thing. If the Space Marines can push the Imperial Guard back, harness them. But yeah, look, that heavy bow's doing an amazing job with the scouts. And we've got the sniper scouts on the flank here, tossing in grenades as well. Boom, there they go. And we've got a duel coming on between the Force Commander and the Inquisition. Sentinel goes. I've had enough of that. Stomps him out. The Ogres, though, holding their ground really well. But the Space Marines may have this engagement. And I think they need it after the advantages. I said that the Ogres are just palming on the Force Commander at this point. Go on, Ogres. Punch him in the face. I think, he's fallen, the Space Marines, but the Dreadnought. Well, I didn't even see the Dreadnought being built, but the Dreadnought has been built, and he is pushing back the Ogres. They're not that dumb. They're going to fall back. But they have lost the Force Commander. How much wreck is... Not enough. They're going to have to wait. There you go. The Imperial Guard are now falling back. But don't forget, we got... Amongst all these guardsmen, we have got a fully armoured anti-armour kit for the Stormtroopers of their melter guns. They're going to get in range. Go be careful. That Dreadnought... In comes the Stormtroopers, and you see that helmet start plummeting. The Imperial Guard, the Tactical Squad falling back now. They have captured the Sentinel. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. That's some sort of EMP grenade being dropped there. He's at half health. He's desperately trying to get out. The Stormtroopers trying to catch up because those melter weapons are just rip him apart, as you can see. Force Commander has returned to us though. He has been redone. I don't know if this push for the Space Marines is going to hold. There's the Devastators though, that's what you want, rip them up. But overall I think the Imperial Guard have got the map for the most part. Yes, they do. And the oh no, I think there's a misclick. He's been clicked there and he's not attacking, he's not doing anything. Everything has fallen back, so I think that was a misclick. The Dreadnought in the wrong place. But he is getting a beautiful barbecue on those guardsmen there. Fried guardsmen for the win. But they do have plasma in there as well, so that will do a lot of damage to that armor. Here comes the Ogres at full strength. Where's the Stormtroopers? They've had to fall back because they took a lot of damage trying to push in. The Dreadnought's only got 150 health. He is repairing though. But if those missiles coming in, he's only got 70 health. The Ogres are now getting some punches and he's down. So they've lost the Whirlwind, they've not lost the Dreadnought, and suddenly the Space Marines here are completely overmatched here. Don't forget the Imperial Guard as well are tier 3 now to the tier 2 of the Space Marines. This is not looking good for the Space Marines. I think the Imperial Guard are pushing through now. They're capturing most of the map. Hear that? The Guardsmen telling his men there's no fear, they can bleed like anyone else. Under all that fancy armor, they are just human. They've had to fall back into this position. The wreckage of the whirlwind still blaze in the crater of where that dreadnought is. And look, the Imperial Guard are not letting up. They are going to try and destroy the Commissar getting in there. Taking out that power node. Here comes the soda. Immediately they're going to fall back. Stormtroopers still sitting in the back there. Not really needed right now. They're certainly in time to fall back. But they did take the power node out, which is a huge deal. That would be really affecting their power. 34 to 54. But they've still, the Space Marines still have more wreck resistance than Imperial Guard coming in. Not entirely sure they're doing that. The Imperial Guard want to push on the east front if they can. Just a couple of squads, just to put that pressure on them. Put that pressure on them, and then if they struggle, fall back. And it looks like they are doing exactly that. Here comes the Stormtroopers coming in to deal with the power node. Going for the victory point. They can get all three. I mean, it's 174 for the Space Marines to 195. So it's a big close game. We do have some scouts here, but they are not been upgraded. Level 3 commander for the Space Marines. Sniper, plasma, the targeting. It's nothing new there. Oh, we are getting elite training in. The Inquisitor, level 4, but no other upgrades. Looks like the next engagement may be proceeding on the east front. Scouts falling back though.
Scouts here. War gear. My faith is my shield. My fury is my sword.
Commander teleports, but the animation teleport in. Oh, here comes the submarines, but they missed their target. Oh, he's being targeted down. He's going to go down. He's down. Force commanders down. If they can focus on those submarines, including those metal weapons, they can destroy them. At which point the Space Marines have got very little going for them at this point. Now, the Imperial Guard have over 1,000 wreck resistance coming in. What are they waiting for? What? Oh, last few shots in. Chase off those tactical squad. They are going for the third victory point. We do have the heavy bolter there and the sniper scout. Sentinel doing some weaving and waving, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's finally fallen. That Sentinel has done so much for the Imperial Guard here. Absolutely fantastic job. They are grabbing that. The Inquisitor's going to hold there.
No mercy.
They got the heavy bolter trying to move in. We do have the rest of the guardsmen on the east flank ready to hold. Can they even see her? I don't think they can. Guys, we have a Baneblade being built. We have a Dreadnought for the Space Marines, but we have a Baneblade being built for the Imperial Guard. Because if you're going to do it, let's do it properly. But the Space Marines don't even have their force commander on the field. They've captured the third point. The tickets are now dropping rapidly. It's 60 points to the Space Marines, so 105 the Imperial Guard. I think the Imperial Guard have got this now. Even if the Space Marines can somehow push back, capture the points to slow that ticking, they've got a Baneblade on the field, or at least coming. Got Dreadnought coming in as well. But the Stormtroopers of the the melter guns coming in. There you go. They are grabbing that point, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's only 27 points for the Space Marines. They're desperately trying to grab that eastern point. The Dreadnought has been made. They've neutralised it. They've captured it, but they've still only got 15 tickets. That ticket's going to still continuously drop. Well, there's 2 in the name of the Imperial Guard. They've got quickly 10 tickets remaining. And Baneblades on it. There we go. Well played by Axion. GG by Weaver. That's it. That was a ridiculously close game. I mean, you might go, they've got 195 points, but unfortunately it's just not enough. There you go, the final tickets coming in. Imperial Guard holding the centre. Boom. Nothing more than Space Marines can do. But absolutely amazing gameplay by both sides. And you see how close we are to the Baneblade? I kid you not, there she is. They were literally about to drop her off, and then they claim victory. So we do not get to see the Baneblade in this battle, unfortunately. So that is it for this game. Absolutely insane battle. I mean, the Force Commander's down. The Imperial Guard absolutely perfectly countering everything the Marines brought in. But the Marines held it out for as long as they did. We'll now look over the match round. And then we do have news regarding the second battle. But we'll discuss that in a moment. So, here is the news. Unfortunately, due to reality, whatever that is, I'm doing air quotes, I don't know why you can't see me, but due to reality in real life, Gurgia was not able to play his game against Turley, but very graciously said, you know, Turley's at the top, Gurgia's at the bottom. He said that it's not a problem, take the win, you know, let the tournament continue, and gave Turley the win. So that will be the end of round 4 for Group A. It is unfortunate, but we did have an amazing, long, big battle between the two middle players, and it has actually switched them up, because before that battle, Axion was ahead with 1 win, 1 loss, where Raven had 0 wins and 2 losses. But by winning against Axion, they're now tied for points, both with a win and 2 losses. But because Raven beat Axion, when their points are tied, like they are right now, he will be on top. So that win has not only just got him tied with Axion, it's actually got him into 3rd place. I don't know if it's going to help him get past the other 3, Redbeard and Tully. We've only got 1 round left for Group A, and they both got 3 wins. So, doing the maths, I think even if they both lost their next game, well, I say that, Tully's done his games. Each player plays 4 games. Tully has played his, so he has done 3 wins, 1 loss. That is his total. Redbeard has got 1 more battle to play, and that is against Axion, which will be an absolutely fantastic game to see. But as you can see, yeah. So really, Redbeard and Tully, they are through. They're done. They are in the knockout stage. But when it comes to the bottom, unfortunately, Gurgia will be holding the bottom for everything with 3 losses. With 1 game left, he's out, unfortunately, but he can still go for that 1 win, getting that glory and that honour of having the 1 win under his name. And then you got Raven and Axion, of course, now going to be battling out for who's 3rd place, because, you know, 3rd place is better than 4th place, so it's going to be very interesting how that goes. And both of them have got a game in 2 weeks' time when we do the final round for Group A. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this round. That was an intense game. Absolutely fantastic. But next week, we've got Group B's round 4, which is going to probably be even more intense. And I can confirm that this game with Gurgia and Tully, that is the only one where we had to miss a game. So each round of after this will be 2 games. Don't worry about that. But unfortunately, you know, very gracious Gurgia to say that I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to drag the tournament out. I'll give you the win. Tully can then finish his with 3 wins, 1 loss. And then we can move on to the final round. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'll wrap it up there. And I hope to see you next week for Group B's round 4. Till then, guys, take care.